Hi everybody, this is Annie stitching. Annie was stitching to connect Annie. Flosstube number, I believe this is 25, and it is a cold day in Colorado. We've had, I live just outside of Denver, Colorado in Highlands Ranch, and we've had some very nice 60s, almost 70s weather this weekend. Today it's 32. So that's how fast things change here. But it's still bright blue sky and everything. So I wanted to film this because I'm heading back east to see my family, and we're leaving tomorrow, and I will be gone 2 weeks. I will be back the Wednesday after Thanksgiving. My husband and I are flying together out. He's coming back Sunday early morning because he has commitments next week, but with work and family. So I will be staying. My son and his wife are flying from Seattle out to DC. I didn't say where I was going. I'm going to Washington, DC. That's where my daughter and her family and my grandkids live. So heading out there. My son and his wife are coming from Seattle, and then my son from the Bay Area and San Francisco Bay Area is coming out too. So we'll be together for 4 days during Thanksgiving, which is the first time we've all been together since 2019, Thanksgiving 2019. So I'm very excited. It's going to be a good celebration. Also, my grandson is turning 15 on Thanksgiving Day. He was born Thanksgiving weekend, so his birthday kind of hit and miss whether it falls on the day, but it does this year. So we'll celebrate that and be very thankful for him being a 15-year-old good young man. He was here this summer with us, and I think I shared some of that, of his adventures when he came to stay with us in Colorado for a week. Had lots of fun. And then my granddaughter's 16. She turned 16 in July. So we're just going to have the best time. I'm very excited. So I'm heading out. So I'm almost positive I'm not going to film while I'm there. If I get a down day and I'm kind of get the bug or whatever, I might, but probably not. I'll be busy. And I have 2 grandpuppies there. So one I'm particularly fond of. When I was there last May, I went for my 70th birthday for almost 2 weeks, 12 days, I think. Mika was just 3 to 4 months old, so she was just a baby, and now she's not a baby anymore, but she had kind of won my heart when I was there. So it'll be fun to see Mika, and then her big sister is Brigitte, and she's a little terror, so all fun. Sorry about the glare on my glasses, but kind of want to keep them on. Don't have any eye makeup on. We'll see. If they bother me too much, I'll take them off. But like I said, it's a glorious day, and this is the best way to get some light. I could turn on my ring light, but then the ring will be in my glasses, and that really bothers me. So you'll just have to put up with the glare. Let's jump in. I have some no finishes. I did that last week. I have some WIPS. I worked on, I was going to take this off before it started. I forgot. I worked on my pumpkin hunt this last, it's been a little over 2 weeks since I talked to you last. So it's going to say, let the hunt begin. And last time I barely had part of this done, so I did all the flower, and I don't think I had any of this part done. I know I didn't have this bottom pumpkin done. So from probably B over, I had not done much, and then from the acorn. Yes, that is an acorn. I know it looks more like popcorn, and I'm probably going to do a little back stitching so it looks more like an acorn. So this is going to say the, and then the let is over here. So yeah, well, I do have the picture. I'll show you the picture. Let the hunt begin. I think it's really cute. So I'm excited, making progress on that. I'm going to take that with me 2DC, work on that. It's an easy stitch, so definitely want to do that. So that's one thing I wanted to show you. Happy with that. I did not bring up my Gilmore Girls project. I did quite a bit of stitching on that, and I did, basically, if you're familiar with it, has a cup that says Luke's on it. I completely finished Luke's cup. So that's done, and then I started going up and doing some of the windows on the building, and that's pretty much all I did. So I didn't bring that one up. And then my newest one, which I'm kind of excited about, and I can thank Miss, where's my notes? Oh, just to mention, I put up the rest of my Halloween things till next year. That one, the let the hunt begin, is more of a kind of a pumpkin harvest fall kind of project, and so I still want to work on that, and I'd really like to finish that. So maybe when I come back, that'll be finished. But put up the rest of my Halloween projects. I wasn't close on anything, and I'm just kind of getting excited to start stitching Christmas because I have a couple of things lined up that I'm excited about. But one of the first things I'm excited about is the name left me, Michelle Bendy Stitchy enabled me. She was talking about, I think it's called, it's either 4 boys and a girl or 3 boys and a girl, I can't remember which, doing a mystery Sal, a mystery Christmas Sal. And when I pulled it up, it looked kind of fun. It has like some cookies and some things on it that indicated, and it's a band sampler, and I kind of like band samplers. So if you're not working on it yet, I've started mine. It released the first first week of November, maybe even on Halloween Day. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's had 1, 2, 3 releases already, and it'll be done the end of November with the releases. So I started it, and I've gotten the first part done, the second release, part of the second and part of the third release. So I'll show it to you now and kind of explain it a little bit. So this is it. I really like it. I made a few modifications. I put a red nose because we have to have Rudolph, you know. And there's a line of 3 reindeer, all the same. You can see that's the second rack of antlers on the second reindeer, and then the third one's over here. So the first release was this checkerboard across the top, and that's going to be at the very bottom too. Haven't done that yet. I decided I would just kind of go along that way. So the checkerboard was the first release, and then the second release was the reindeers, and there's a line of 3, and I think I might make the middle one. I pulled my own threads. Nothing terribly exciting. You can kind of see what I pulled. I'm pulling my own overdyes because I have some. Might as well use them. And so he's the first one, then there's 2 more. And I think I'm going to make the middle one a lighter kind of lighter brown, and then the last one maybe the same color he is, just to have some variety. Has a wreath around his neck, which I think is kind of cute. I may, because I use green, I may go back and backstitch around the green wreath just so it kind of pops a little bit. And I knew I'd risk that because I picked this green fabric. It's not called, the fabric's not called for either, but it's a piece that I had left over from, I think it's my Barbara Anna piece that I'm going to work on when it's snowing this year. I started it last year, kind of at the end of our snow season. That's something that Julie, Kansas City Julie in a Colorado World. That's not her name, but Julie, something like that. Anyway, she does every time it snows here, which can be clear into March, April. We've even had snow in May. She gets her snow project out and stitches, and I liked that idea. She completely finished Mirabilia's Snow Queen last year or the year before, And she's now working on Santa's Magic or Winter Magic or something, another memorabilia, which is gorgeous. I'm not quite that ambitious. So I picked a Barbara Anna that has the, the key that goes across and then figures, which I'll show as I get into the snow season. And that piece, I used this, and I had this piece left over. So I like it. I like the greens, and so I knew I would risk that using green for that wreath. And so I tried to pick a little bit brighter green, but it's not really standing out. So I'm probably going to go back and backstitch it maybe in a dark green or even black maybe. I'm not sure. And then, so that's first one, second release. This is the third. And as you can see, it's a cup of, it's going to be more like a cup of cocoa. It could be coffee, but it does have a spoon sticking out of it, kind of a silvery gray spoon. And then it has where the empty spots are, those are going to be white, that white from here. So it'll look kind of snowflakey. And then there's a row of white above and a row of white below. And then there's 2 chocolate chip cookies in the middle and then another cup of cocoa. I think it's super cute. Yeah. So I'm excited about this, and it's very doable for the Christmas winter season. So I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. So I will definitely take this with me to DC. And you're going to stand on everything, aren't you, girl? Let's see. I talked about Gilmore Girls. So I guess I'm to my hauls already. It's probably not going to be a very long video. So my hauls. Lindy Stitches, Stephanie, had a wonderful new release, which included floss and a pattern and a bag. Pardon me. And I got it all. So super cute. So it's a project bag. It has nutcrackers on the back and aqua. There were 2 choices. I think one choice was a background of aqua with the characters and the black inside, or red maybe inside. My kitty is walking around. Don't knock anything over, girl. And I kind of liked the black. It's kind of like a chalkboard look. And then look at how cute this is. It's a little nutcracker charm. So that project bag, which is a nice size, not huge but nice. And then threads, beautiful threads, thread pack of Classic Colorworks and Dinky Dyes silks for this pattern. A little bit of glare here. Sorry. I'm partial to this one with the angels. This one is an okay one, but this is the one I really want to do. So, called Glad Tidings, and it says Gloria in Excelso Dio, which I have sung many times in Christmas concerts. Where you sing Gloria. You've heard my not practiced voice. So anyway, it grabbed me. I thought it was super cute. Even the angels are, their skin tone is a diverse choice on skin tone, which I really like. And just, it looks like a very doable stitch for Christmas time. So that's one of the other reasons I got it. I think I have a light blue, which is what the called for is, fabric that I'll pull and do it on that. Then the colors are just yum. There's hollyberry, mistletoe. So hollyberry is this red, which is a Classic Colorworks. Mistletoe, which is this, looks like mistletoe. I think I have these even, but I ordered them. Mistletoe, and then what's the other one? Oh, honeycomb, which is a pretty gold, which will be really pretty gold. And then all the Dinky Dyes are they numbered or named? Oh, they are named, so I'll go through them. Really pretty aqua blue. It's called Blue Spruce. Again, I wouldn't name it blue spruce because blue spruce, we have evergreen trees in Colorado and they're blue spruce. And yes, they kind of look blue, but they don't look like that blue. They're so dark and have a tinge of like a dark blue. So, but it'll be really pretty. So she named it what she named it. Cobar, which no clue what that is. That is a dark gold compared to the other light gold. Oh, this is cute. Which one's, oh, kind of it's tones of tan. It's called Whoop Whoop. I like that. Mud Flats, which is a brown. So maybe the color of hair and maybe a little bit of the color of the darker angel skin. Blue spruce, Whoop Whoop, Cobar. I think that's it. But very pretty. So I'm excited about that. And that's all, like I said, kind of self-contained. Stephanie of Lindy Stitches is delightful. I'm a huge fan of hers. I did her Christmas cat, one of her Christmas cats last year for my bestie friend, and I want to do another one of hers for her for Christmas because I just super like them. And then she always, Stephanie, Lindy Stitch always, or I guess she always does, because the things I've ordered from her, she always sticks in one of these little minis. Look at that little bird. I honestly don't know. Stephanie has an amazing imaginary bird creator in her. Says, it's called Dee's New Hat. Dee's ready to visit her local needlework shop in her snazzy new hat. Lindy minis are satisfying one-night projects, great for beginner stitchers or quick little gifts to crafty friends. Customize with your favorite fabric and floss colors and whip up a new scissor fob. So I had done the other one, which was a little mouse with a spool of thread in front of her, and I think it was called Getting Ready for the Ball. So it was kind of like a Cinderella mouse kind of idea. And so there's this one, and then she has one called Turtley Lovable. Oh, the other one is called Before the Ball. That's the one I had that was with the mouse that I actually made for a scissor fob to take to StitchCon and changed my mind. Didn't do that. Use that one. But so this will be fun to do too. Look at maybe a little. I don't have Turtley Lovable. I'm not a huge turtle person, but I mean, if I got it, I would probably stitch it. But cute. Like I said, she's an amazing bird designer. Very fanciful. So that was fun. Check my notes. Okay, and what did I do with my notes? Oh my goodness, I'm so famous for this. Here they are. Okay. Then I got my next piece of fabric from Forbidden Fiber. I joined their Fabric of the Month Club, and it is gorgeous. It is so pretty. Look at that. It's reds and pinks and yellows, and I branched out, and I'm getting 28 count cashel linen. So I'm going to step into the cashel linen pool very soon, or something other than 16 and 18 count Ada, which is, I think I've done, let's see, my Hate is 25 count, I think. So I've done that, but this is so pretty. So pretty. It's almost pretty enough to even do for Christmas, for a Christmas stitch. And I may do that, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So I really like that. And then I also am part of her fiber, her overdyed flosses, which are delightful. You get 12, I think 10 regular and 2 that from special boxes or something. Limited series, is that what it's called? Okay. And they're all gorge, and they're 6 yards. So Plum Dandy. I need to quit squinting and making weird faces when I do this. It's lovely. I hope this doesn't cut off because I'm not getting a slash cutoff thing. So maybe I've jumped over that hurdle. This is Mink. It's shades of beige and gray. Child. And I'm wondering if Child is part of Star Wars. What is that called? Starts with an M. Mandalorian. If that's part of that, a collection that she did for that. Don't know. Quarantine, which I can't think of a prettier name to go with quarantine than this one. This is, there's blues and there's some greens you can't see really, really well, but they're it's very pretty. Daylily, which is just a pretty much a straight orange, maybe a hint of pink, lighter oranges. Azure, and this looks very much like I would think Azure looks. As I'm putting my threads down, my cat is sitting right here, and she's like, can I play with those? No, you can't. Very bright blue. Cinnamon, a good, kind of has some lighter colors in it. I hope these show up pretty well. Yeah. Little Brown Bat, which is just kind of pretty much of a chocolate brown. Cobra Kai, which is very interesting. So this was definitely a specialty, one of the specialty boxes. This is beautiful. I'd love to find just the right thing. Monochromatic pattern. Hey, I don't want to play. Monochromatic pattern. Yum. Galaxy. Purples and blues and yeah. Autumn Sunset, and this is nice too. This is a very variegated, very variegated. Oh, you're going to chew on the cord that hooks to my ring light now? No, let's not do that. Yeah, no biting. Stop. And then Bounty Hunter. Could be another one of the Mandalorian things. I don't know, because I think I went with that other one for... Anyway, lovely, lovely, lovely. So I'm very excited about that new jump to Forbidden Fiber. So I've been getting Classic Color. I belong to Classic Colorworks and the other CC one. Not remembering what it is. Classic Colorworks and the other one. And I may drop one of those because I'm getting such lovely ones. Not that those aren't lovely, they are. But these are unique. They're unique. So really enjoyed that, getting that. I jumped on the bandwagon with, it's going to leave me now. Oh my goodness. Why does that name leave me sometimes? Black Needle Society. And they offered their November box, which I believe was called Resolution. It's all full of things for resolutions for a new year. Lovely, lovely, lovely things. And they had extra boxes, I guess, or they planned on having them. I don't know, because they were raving about one of the things that was in it everybody needed. And so I jumped on that, and I got the Resolution box, and this is the planner that we got. And if you watched any of them, I didn't do an unboxing. If you watched any of the other unboxings, they went through it in more detail. Really nice tabs for each month. Lots of planning and ideas came with this. A whole pack of, oh dear. I wonder, oh, it's going to stick right back on. Never mind. It's all good. It's called BNS Stitching Challenge Deck. Use these 52 cards to help inspire your stitching throughout the year. Choose a card when you need help choosing your next project, or draw one card a week for a fun year-long challenge. It's really cute. So I'm sticking that in this. A lovely page of stickers, floss and tulle and cross-stitching related. Very pretty, very nice. And then the journal. So that was a biggie, which is so funny because I decided I was going to do some journaling this year. And I went ahead and ordered, I already put it down. I ordered the year of planning. I can't remember the days of planning days, something like that. So I ordered the one through Needlework Press, and I got that. And it's just it's a much simpler version of this. I'm going to have to kind of weigh my options and decide which I want to do. I'm not sorry I ordered the other one. It's pretty hefty, and I don't think I'll be traveling with this. This will stay home. It's very self-contained, but has a little bit of heft to it. So it'll probably sit by my Lowry stand with my stitching projects and going that direction. What else two more things I got in the resolution box that I wanted to talk about. The pattern, Modern Folk Embroidery. Not only is it a lovely pattern, and of course it's monochromatic, and it's called The River, and then guess what we got to go with it? It's all cotton. It's not silk, but it's a forbidden fiber. I'm sure she dyed it just for this. Oh my gosh, can you say yum? Yum! I've got to look through my fabrics. Of course, it calls for, I haven't even opened the pattern. I've not even opened the pattern. I'm sure it's calling for a linen or something. .32 count linen or 16 count Aida. I'll probably do it on Aida. And when 16 count Aida comes up to be 8 1/4 by 14 inches. So it's a good size piece, but is it beautiful or what? And in the blurb that they sent, as they always do with their boxes, it talked about this is something you could do like all year long. You can maybe, if you didn't want to finish it right away, you could do like the first 3 bands, the first 3 months, or, kind of really parcel it out so it lasted a whole year. It's kind of what they suggested. But super excited about that. And then this thread is just yum. Yeah. Oh, and one more thing they sent, which I didn't talk about, is Project Track. They sent a whole thing. I think there's 25 or 30 project tracker cards, which I've been wanting to kind of do. And this is going to get me organized this year. I'm either going to embrace it or I'm just going to reject it and go my merry way and say, I'll just do what I did this year and not worry about it. But I kind of had been thinking about doing more tracking and more planning this year. So this really did kind of whet my appetite for that and fall into line with that. And then along with that, I had, because I had been thinking about that because I've been watching several people who do that, and they're starting to talk about whip go boards again, which I failed miserably last year. I guess there's no failing in cross stitch. But I didn't stay the path that whip go had. I did start a couple of things that I was really happy I started that I probably wouldn't have started if I hadn't had my whip go board. but I definitely fell off the rails in March. So didn't go too far with that. And I'm thinking about maybe doing it again. I'm going to have to evaluate again. But then the other fun thing is because I'm a Bendy Stitchy Patreon and Bendy Stitchy fan, and she does quite a few lives. And she did a live this week where I didn't get to see it live, but I did go back and watch it. And she does film on Twitch. It's called that, Twitch. It's a different platform than Zoom, but she does a Zoom also. In fact, she's doing a Zoom Quaker tonight, which I hope I can hop on. But because I wasn't part of it because I got on late. She started at 6 in the morning on the West Coast, and I don't wake up at 6 or 7 in the morning usually to get ready to stitch. So I watched it later. And they were talking about starting a kit go board. A kit go board. That's what I wrote down. Yeah. Like a WIP go board, only you kit something up so it's ready to start. So you're starting. So it's either a start go or a kit go. And starting bingo is bingo, 5 by 5, 25 squares, one being the one in the middle being free. It's along the same idea as a bingo card. So 25 squares, that would give you 25 new starts for next year. Not sure not sure I'm up for that, but not sure I'm not. So, and you could adapt it however you want. That's the really fun thing about that WIPCO board. You can adapt it to, I'm going to stitch on it for 7 days this month, or that's going to be my main project this month, or whatever you want to do for 2 squares a month. So I'm blathering about WIPGO, adding a new idea about the Kit Go, which somebody came up with on Michelle's Twitch live broadcast. And if anybody doesn't know what WIPGO is, all you have to do is go into not Zoom, YouTube, type in WIPGO, and you'll get a ton of YouTubers that do WIPGO, and you can get it explained. There's also it's a brainchild of Jessie Marie Stitches Everything or Does Everything or something like that. It's her brainchild from a couple of years ago. And so you can definitely go on her I lost it, YouTube. And I think she even has a Facebook. So there's a lot of avenues you can go. And if you have a good YouTube person that you use, get a lot of info as your resource. They'll probably know about it because I've blathered on enough about that. Okay. So, as people have been talking about WIPGO and people have talked about planning, and I knew about this new planner coming out. I bought the other planner, and then I kind of jumped on the bandwagon or gone down the rabbit hole with stickers. I had gotten a few stickers throughout in different boxes and different things, and it kind of excited me. That was one thing I wanted. I will grab this. Because I did one thing last year that I stuck with pretty well. Let me pull this out. Okay, so that's that. Oops, that's this. A Needlework Enthusiast Book of Days. That's what it was called. I could not remember for the life of me what it was called. And when I got it, I started it in November. I changed everything to 2022 and I started it in November. You can see how far I got. Not very far. Not very far. But I wanted to see how it felt. And I didn't want to wait till January. So I changed the dates on it. That's me. Change it up. So I bought this a year ago, maybe even a year and a half. And it is, it's put out by, why can I never remember her name? Amanda May? Amanda May, yeah. Artist Designs. It's a really nice little, kind of a project tracker. It's kind of like those cards, only not quite as specific. Has that kind of thing where you just fill it. So I filled in each project. So I went back through. So I had some stickers. Let me back up. So I had some stickers from one of my black needle stitching boxes. I think the box that came in, I've only gotten one. So other than the resolution box, and I did get the Gilmore Girl box. But back in May, I got the box, the rainbow box. Had lots of fun little stickers, and they were donuts and coffee cups. So I went through, and on each one that each of my WIPS, not WIPS, I put a donut, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 WIPs to start November on for next year. 15 already. What if I add another 25? Oh my goodness, that would be 15, and 25 would be 40. Is that right? 25, 35, 40. Yep. I do have some mathematical ability left. And then I went through and put coffee cups on all my finishes. Not fully finished. Have I fully finished anything? I don't think I have. But my finishes, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 finishes for last year. I thought that was pretty good. Some of them were smalls. Quite a few were smalls. Well, they were pretty much all smalls. And then I had a few in here that I was going to start, and I just didn't even get started yet. So I have probably 20 pages of 15, 25 pages in here that have a project on them. But these are double-sided. So I have a lot of things to put in here still. So I've got 3 things. I have 4 possibilities of planning here. Which one will she choose? Stay tuned. So I was talking about stickers. So I was looking at the stickers, and they were all pip sticks. And I liked them a lot. So I went on the Pip Sticks website, and I ordered some holiday ones. Holiday winter pip sticks. And I think I got 1 for free because I ordered 6, and then they send you 1 for free. This is one of my favorite. It's called The Perfect Accessory, and it was a mystery. Little kitties, mostly black kitties. There's some gray ones, but several black ones. So right up my alley. So I was really liking that. I got, try not to have too glare, ornaments. What's it called? Flornaments. So floral type ornaments. These are called Destination Christmas. Really cute. Inside each of those little ornaments or globes, it has a scene. Really cute. Vacation cabins. Again, Christmas, winter, yeah. Sweater weather. Ugly Christmas sweaters. Uh-oh, it's blinking at me. I'm wondering if it's going to stop. Hopefully not. I've been talking 40 minutes, so we'll see. Cute. And the last one I got, no, well, the last one I ordered and then I got a free one. 'Tis the Season. I think I got a free one. I think I ordered 6 and maybe ordered another one and got 7. So 1 free. So again, Christmas, but not necessarily. And then these borders, what are they called? Festive finery. And that was a mystery too. I was thinking it was going to be more like clothes and stuff, but it's cute. So I got all of these to decorate my new project planners. My one big planner that I got, or my heavier planner that I got, and my 2 books that I have. And I could even put some on my project tracker cards. So that was really fun. And I think I'm a little bit hooked on Pip sticks. They're really cute. They have a lot of glittery kind of shine to them. I'm not positive, but I think you can take them off and move them around. They might be removable and repositionable, I guess is what you would say. Years and years ago, I did scrapbooking, and I had a ton of stickers, and I think I've gotten rid of most all of them. I may have a few left, and I have to dig through my stuff and see. I think after our trip, or my elongated trip for Thanksgiving, we're not going anywhere for Christmas, and my kids and grandkids are going to Hawaii for Christmas, so they're going to be gone, and we'll just be us. So I think we'll probably go through the beginning of COVID. We kind of went through the garage, and we, went through stuff and got rid of a bunch of stuff we didn't need. And now it's been 2 years almost, so we may do that again and say, well, if we haven't used it in 2 years, we probably don't need to keep it. But I think in my creative stash in the garage that I don't have right at hand, I have some more stickers, so I'll check that out. Pip sticks, a fun place to go for stickers. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was plans. So, I showed you last time, I want to do the cardinal, the Christmas cardinal, the one that a lot of people do, the cardinal with the Joy Noel, or in French. And I may do it in French because my daughter loves French, and she speaks French, and she did a year in France for her college experience, and loves to go to France when it's open. And so I may do that for her. So that would be one that I want to do. And then Miss Bendy Stitchy, because I do adore her, enabled me because she, oh shoot, I was hoping this would work. Yeah. She has it on her wall, and I love it. It's called Yule Queen. Do you love that or what? And I'm even thinking she might work on this, because on, who does this? Who designed this? Oh, the printed hair. So this is my first, not printed, the primitive hair. This is my first primitive hair pattern chart. And on her website, I did get this through Etsy, but on her website, she has some pictures, and one of them is on this a very similar red background to this, as this is. I think she might look fabulous on that. So the cardinal and the deer are in my plans to start in this next little bit. Whether I take it to DC or not, I don't know. Probably not. I'll probably just take projects that I have already kitted. And I do have some Mill Hill kits still, Christmas ornaments that I haven't finished and I want to get started. And so I'm probably going to take the bulk of the things I'm going to take to stitch. This is good for me to process, because I have my suitcase over there and it's still not packed completely. The bulk of things that I'm going to take are going to be Mill Hill. I am sorry about the glare. It probably is super annoying. And I'm just about done, so I think that's all I have today. I wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful, so thankful for all of you stitchy friends and acquaintances and YouTubers that I have chatted with, done Zoom calls with, a couple I've met in person, gone to StitchCon. I'm going to the Steel City Stitchers retreat in February in Pittsburgh, and then I'm scheduled to go to StitchCon 2022 already, weekend B. And so if you want to reach out to me, if you like this, please like, join, subscribe, follow. I do have a limited Instagram. I'm not very good with it, but I send her my name, Stitching to Connect Annie. My name is Annie Smith, and I just delight in everything that you all stitch and your lives and what you share, and I'm very grateful for you. So that my Thanksgiving wish to everyone is keep connecting, because unfortunately I feel like we are not through this pandemic yet. There's still a lot of illnesses out there, complications. I got my booster in one arm and my flu shot in the other, and I was sick as a dog for 2.5 days, but my doctor said it was because I got the flu shot, not my booster. My arm was hardly even sore this time. But being 70, I got this super duper flu shot. She said, don't do that again. Just get the regular one, because I had a fever of over 100 and I normally run cold. I run like 97. So I did not feel good for like 2.5 days, and then it was done. I was over and I was fine. But I had a fever, a headache, aches and pains, and yeah. So, but I feel bulletproof now, and getting on that plane tomorrow, I don't, I'm still cautious. I still wear my mask when I'm in public places, and but I feel good about having the booster. So however you work in your situation, in your life, in your family, I hope you stay safe. I hope you enjoy your holidays. If you haven't been able to get together, this will be, like I said, 2 years since me and my family have been together, all together in one place. So I wish you the best. Keep connecting. And this is Stitching to Connect Annie saying bye-bye.